Yes, Ryan, there it is. It's the right spot. He was feeling pleasure while you were massaging the spot he pointed at. How are you feeling now? You asked as you want to know whether he was feeling comfortable or not with your massage. Yeah, feeling good, but take it slow. It would be so nice then, just like heaven. He said, closing his eyes, where you were smiling silently as he gave a satisfactory smile. Half an hour ago, it was at night, you came to the bedroom after washing the dishes and you saw your husband who was seriously working on his laptop even though it was 10 p.m. You know he was the CEO of a company but he has to care about his health. I wish he would also care about his health along with the wealth of his company. You told to yourself and about to sit on your bed, but then you felt like your husband Jungkook calling you. Did he call me? You thought to yourself and turned back as he sat opposite you, but you didn't see any signs like he called you. So you again tried to sit on the bed. But Ryan, can you please help me with my neck? This time he clearly called you as you turned at him where he was already looking at you. Yeah, I'm coming. You replied and went near him with doubts in your brain as you didn't expect this kind of day would come. Jungkook, you called him in a low tone as you were a little nervous. Ryan, can you please massage my neck? I'm feeling discomfort here, he said, pointing at the area of neck he was discomforted about. Do I have to massage? You couldn't believe this, as he never asked for help from you, even though you were willing to do. Yeah, when you're concerned about my health, why don't you help me? He said, controlling his smile as he started feeling hesitation. No, I just thought. You paused as you didn't want to complete the sentence. It's okay, please do a massage. Your father told your hands have magic. I want to feel it now. He took your hands and put them on his neck, where you felt a sudden electric shock as he never did like this. You sighed deeply and started massaging his neck. You wondered, the man who has been acting cold since day one of your marriage asked your help, that also in massaging his neck. You were really surprised and also felt happy. You felt more happy when he remembered the thing your father said in the initial days of your marriage. It's been 6 months since you got married with Jungkook. You didn't know it was forced marriage from his side. You got to know it only after the marriage. As your father was a childhood friend of his father, they both decided about this marriage. As an elder child, you never disobeyed your father, and the same way you didn't refuse to marry Jungkook because you fell for him, as you heard many great things about him. Because of it, he was not moving friendly with you, but he never failed to care for you. He neither disrespected you nor allows anyone to disrespect you. Ryan, your father was right. Your hands have magic. I'm feeling heavenly. Even though you don't say anything, you are feeling happy to help Jungkook as you wanted to do all these like a wife. That's how the night passed. You felt so happy for the first time after the marriage as you started seeing changes in him. Next morning, you are preparing breakfast for Jungkook. Even though there are maids at the house, you love to cook for him and also you do house chores when the maid is absent, just like last night. Jungkook must be coming. I need to put this on the table. You told the maid to set the table as you were removing your apron. But suddenly you heard the doorbell in the early morning. Who would have come at this time? You thought for a second and went to the door to open as maids were in their work already. You open the door, revealing someone close to you. Stella? Hello, Wine. She greeted, putting her glasses over her head like a bad girl in the movies. What a surprise. When did you come from abroad? You were asking her questions, even forgetting to invite her inside. Would you ask questions like this, or there is any chance to invite me inside? She said, making it a little annoying face. I'm sorry. I forgot to invite you in excitement. Come in, Stella. He said, laughing a little, and invited her in and told the maid to bring her luggage inside. Nice house, by the way. Where is your husband? I mean, my brother in law? She asked, looking around as if she came here for him. Just then, Jungkook stepped down the stairs, talking on his mobile phone. There he is, she said, pointing at Jungkook, but her eyes were already on him. Oh my god, handsome as hell. Her eyes glued on him as she could not take off her eyes from his handsome personality. Okay, I will mail you on the way. Also, schedule a meeting with Mr. Han. He immediately cut the call as he saw you waiting for him. Good morning, Wine. He greeted you as his eyes only on you, and Stella, who was beside you, not visible to him, as his heart and eyes only belongs to you. Hello, brother-in-law. Will you mind seeing me? She said, snapping her fingers where he turned at her. His face has a serious expression, as he doesn't like if anyone shows attitude to him. Jungkook, my sister has come. Did you remember her? We saw on the video call during our marriage. You tried to remind him as you knew he would not have remembered her. How can he forget about me, Ryan? Am I a forgettable figure? Look how attractive my personality is, she said, moving left and right in slow motion with a smirk on her face. Really? I'm sorry, my brain and heart is filled with wine. I don't have a space to capture someone, he said mockingly as he didn't like her attitude at all. Jungkook, she was just joking. She is going to stay here for a few days. You don't have a problem, right? You asked, lowering your gaze as you scared a bit about his decision. As long as she doesn't create any problem, she doesn't have any problem, she can stay here, he said, gazing at her, and walked to the dining table where you also followed him. He's not easy peasy. I need to be tough to make him mine, she thought to herself while flipping her hair back as she was looking at Jungkook. Here, Jungkook reached his office and was working on his system until he remembered about you. Vine was so happy after massaging me. She never disappointed me, never complained about anything. Even after saying my opinion about marriage, she has been waiting for me patiently. I don't know why she is loving me so much. How much means she made me love her so much. I need to confess my feelings for her. I should keep her happy every second. Why? Just wait. I will change our lives. He sighed deeply, leaning his back to the chair while a smile tugged at the corner of his lips. Why, dear? Anything good news? She asked as she saw you smiling while making dinner for Jungkook. She was maid who has been working here for more than 20 years. Ajuma, Jungkook started behaving newly. He never asked my help, but yesterday he did, and his behavior is loving towards me, just like how I expected from him. You hugged her happily as you treat her as a mother. I'm so happy for you, dear. The man who was not into this marriage now changed like this. Don't worry, soon he will change completely, she said, caressing your back like a mother. Oh, it seems something is going to favor me. Till now, there was no love between them. It's easy for me to break them now. Why, how can I let you live happily? Dad must be happy for you, Batsy. You lost your mother when you were 5 years old. Later, he married to someone who claimed she was infertile. He married only to give you a mother, but your stepmother lied to him and gave birth to Stella. For that reason, he didn't like her, even though she was his daughter. He didn't show much love, as she and the stepmother treats you as a slave. They act good with you and made you do the every work. They're showing love on you for the benefits. As your father knew it, he didn't give much importance to them, but you trust them a lot. Ryan, she acted as if nothing happened and entered the kitchen as you broke the hug while wiping tears. Yes, Stella, you asked while sorting the vegetables in the pan. You acted like nothing happened as you didn't want to know about it, but she got to know already. What are you doing, Ryan? She asked innocently as if she doesn't know anything. I'm preparing dinner. Jungkook must be coming home from office. You replied to her while breaking the egg as you were going to make fried rice. Oh, nice. Mrs. Choi, can you clean my room once? It's not tidy, but I cleaned it in the morning, dear. So you think I'm lying? Mrs. Choi shocked with her behavior. No, dear, I'm just saying. Please don't get angry. She immediately left from there as she scared of her a bit. Why did you come here? Do you want anything? You asked her as a sister you love her without knowing her evil intentions. No, I just came simply. You're lucky for getting Jungkook like a man as your husband. Only bad luck is he got you as a wife instead of me. You looked at once and smiled immediately. Really? I know you're joking. He is also lucky for getting me as his wife, isn't it? She nodded with a fake smile while laughing inside as you didn't get her true and evil intentions. Ryan, I think I saw your phone was ringing in your bedroom. I thought it was not manners to enter someone's bedroom, that's why I didn't check. Maybe it was Jungkook. She said to divert you as she has an evil plan. Oh, it must be Jungkook. Wait, I will check it. And by the way, you don't need to be hesitant to enter our room. You have full rights as my sister. You said and left to your bedroom to check the mobile. Do I have rights to enter into your husband's heart? Even though you don't give me, I know how to snatch him. She smirked as that evil thought came in her mind. After an hour, Jungkook came home and was taking off his shoes by sitting on the couch. Ryan, can you please give me water? He took the water after sitting straight and was surprised to see Stella there. Good evening, brother-in-law. What are you doing here? I asked Ryan, but why did you bring it? He was surprised and also annoyed by her involvement. She's busy in the kitchen, that's why I brought it for you. Why? As a wife, I should not bring it for you? He looked at her raising his brows because of her last sentence. What did you say? He asked while sipping water. I mean, as a sister of your wife, am I not allowed to do it? She said and looked down, biting her lower lip. No, you're not. You're our guest, so behave like a guest. Okay, Stella? He said, making her understand her limits, and went to the dining table as he came out from the kitchen. Jungkook, dinner is ready. If you fresh up and come, I will serve you, he said as he was looking tired. I'm feeling hungry, so serve me food. Later, I will take a bath, he said and sat in one of the chairs where you and Mrs. Choi set the table for him. Stella, you also sit here. I will serve you. As you said, she sat beside Jungkook even after knowing he hates her to be close to him. Later, you were about to serve the food, but she took the rice bowl and served it on his plate. You felt disappointed as you loved to serve for him, but she did it without your consent. Jungkook, please eat this chicken I have specially prepared for you. Ryan, tell him how my chicken curry tastes. She was on her floor without minding about you, but he was burning in anger with her unnecessary drama. No thanks, first I wanna taste my wife's food. He told you to serve the curry you prepared for him, so you did it happily, but Stella was looking at him avidly. He started screaming as soon as he put a curry you prepared in his mouth because it was so spicy and couldn't eat too much spicy food. Water, water. Stella quickly grabbed a water glass, pushing your hand, and made him drink while patting on his head. You stood looking at him worriedly as you didn't expect this kind of situation will arise. His eyes filled up with tears because of spiciness. Jungkook, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Jungkook. You teared up, seeing him in pain. You quickly brought the sugar and fed to him. After a while, Jungkook becomes normal as he was feeling better, but you stood there holding your tears as you were feeling guilty for this, but you didn't know it was not your mistake at all. Jungkook, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was spicy. You tried to apologize to him, but he made you calm. It's okay, Wine. Sometimes it happens. Don't worry, I'm alright. Even though he said okay, his reddish eyes seeing how badly his mouth burned. Ryan, you should have been careful while preparing the food. See how much he struggled now. Jungkook, please eat the chicken I have prepared. How can you go to sleep with empty stomach? She acted innocent as if she didn't do anything. No thanks. I won't eat meat at night. Ryan, please get me yogurt and rice. Meanwhile, I will take a bath. Stella was upset at the same time she is angry for Jungkook for refusing her food. After a while, you came to your shared bedroom and was feeling sad by standing near the bed. Then Jungkook, who came out after taking a shower, came near you and hugged you from back. He has only a towel wrapped around his waist. Are you still feeling bad for me? He asked, resting his chin on your shoulder. And you flinched at first as you never hugged him, but his soft voice made you surrender to him. I'm sorry, Jungkook. I didn't know how it happened. I cooked everything perfectly. I'm really sorry. Your voice was cracking up where he understood you were in a pain for him. And Stella, who was looking at you both secretly by standing at the corner of your room door. She was feeling jealous of Jungkook hugging you. She looked at you gritting her teeth. Ryan, please don't be sad. I'm alright now. I know my Ryan would never do such things which hurt me. I really trust you, Ryan, because I love you. You quickly lifted your head up as your eyes widened with the last three words he said. Jungkook, is it true? He turned you at him by holding your shoulders and made you look into his eyes by cupping your face. I can never lie to someone who truly loves me. I might have not fallen for you in the beginning, but the way you take care of me, your true love, made me fall for you. I'm really saying I love you and I'm sorry if I ever hurt you intentionally or unintentionally. Tears dropped down your cheeks as you finally heard his confession. You are happy and also emotional for getting the love of your partner whom you are loving infinity. Thank you so much and I love you too, Jungkook. He smiled through tears and kissed your forehead. It was a happy beginning for your love story. Stella, can you please come inside? He called her as she tried to walk out from there, but she knew the consequences. So she walked inside slowly, where you looked confused about her. Stella, will you remain silent or will you say the truth? He asked in a serious tone. What happened, Jungkook? Stella, is this real? I cannot believe this. I thought you as my well wisher, but you tried to betray me for what you did to him. He suffered because of you. You felt bad for her evil intentions, but she stayed silent. Why? Didn't you understand that? She came to separate us and come to own me. Am I right, Stella? She started sweating as she was caught. She stood, pressing her hands nervously. What kind of woman are you? Tried to steal your sister's husband. I'm ashamed of you. Leave my house immediately. You lost my respect. You screamed at her, where she scared and ran from there. Jungkook saw you crying as you felt bad for her. You didn't expect the people whom you trusted tried to spoil your life. It hurted you a lot. Shh, don't cry, Ryan. You did the right thing. He pulled you into his embrace and caressed your back as he understood about your pain. From the beginning, he got bad vibes from her and avoided her wantedly. Thank you for watching.